Hi guys, Savvy here. Let's continue this Google Slide conversation. I did say I was going to come with a part 2 to interactive Google Slides, so here it is. So, what am I talking about today? I will complete, hopefully this is the completion, the interactive Google Slides, mainly focusing on how to set it as a Google Classroom banner if you want to change out those boring Google Classroom images that are just so not cute and put something more just alive and welcoming for your students. After all, you work so hard on creating your interactive Google Slides, so why not set it as a Google Classroom banner? So I will focus a bit on that. And then I'm going to talk about the different ways in which I am using Google Slides. Just a couple of ways we can use Google Slides in our classroom as educators, and connect you to a few people, teachers, angels that have helped me along the way, and perhaps you should check them out. So let's get into it. Still on my disclaimer, I'm still at the start of my journey, but I'm so excited. I must say I have grown a little bit, just a little, but I am so excited about that. And it doesn't matter, y'all. Just keep on growing. Okay, guys, so now you have something looking like this. Perhaps it's more awesome than mine, or it doesn't really matter. So you have set up your interactive classroom, and now you want to set it on your Google Classroom. So when your kids log in, they will see this awesomeness welcoming them into your classroom. If you have not watched my previous video or video where I walk you through how to set up an interactive Google slide, I will put the link down below. So how do we take this and create it into a format that can be uploaded to Google Classroom? The dimensions has to change, so we have to take this dimension and put it into a new dimension. So we're going to jump right into that. So the dimension for this is about 16 to 9 custom. So now we have to change this to 1000 by 250 pixels. So how do we do that? So step number 1 is change the dimension. So we're going to head on over to File. So we click on File and scroll down to Page Setup, and we're going to come right here and click this little down button here, and we're going to go to Custom. So you click on Custom, and we are going to change the dimensions. And I have to go off on a tangent here. Quick story, true story. So when I found out that I had to change the dimensions to 1000 by 250 pixels, I was like, what in the name of all that is good is that? So I was hunting on Google, trying to convert between inches to pixels, and I was not getting what I was looking for, getting super upset because Google is not telling me what to plug into the page setup here. Now, if you're looking carefully, you will notice that there is a down arrow here, which I did not see for a very long time. So I hope you don't make the same mistakes that I did. So you go here and you click the down arrow. You don't need to do any mathematical conversions at all. You just scroll on down and you click in pixels and you just change the number. So we need 1000 by 250. So we just change those numbers and we click apply, and voila, look at that, y'all. The dimensions are changed, and now this is in a size that will fit your Google Classroom as a banner. Now you may have to do a few adjustments here depending on what you have on your wall. Things might have moved out of place, so all you need to do is just quickly change these, change the font size to something that will fit, and move things around until it is fitting nice as you want it. And then we can go on right ahead and set it up on our Google Classroom. Now, what's the next thing we need to do? Step number 2, we need to download this image. So let us download. So we go to File, and we're going to download. Now let's go back to File, Download, and you can download it as a JPEG or a PNG. Honestly, I don't remember which one I did, but it's one of them. And I think I did JPEG, so let's do that. So you download it. There we go. And once it's downloaded, then you are ready to upload it to your Google Classroom. So let's jump right on over to our Google Classroom, and I'm using my first aid class. So let's do that. So step number 3 then is to upload to Google Classroom. We're almost done, y'all. This is the final step. So how do we do that? Now, once you open up your Google Classroom, you come to the stream page. And how dull is this? We need to give it a little bit of life. So here we go. So on the stream page, you're seeing the image here. Oh, one thing I want to point out when you're setting up your interactive slide, you want to keep your images away from the left side of your page as best as possible, because Google Classroom has these display information that basically will crowd out whatever image you have here. So that's something to think about. So you go to upload photo, click on that, and then you select your photo from your computer. So you click on that and you go to your downloads. Hopefully I can find it, because sometimes I be struggling. Yes, it's right there. Usually you see your most recent download at the top. So you click on that. There we go. And it is uploading. Woo-hoo. And then one final thing is you want to now drag these tabs to just kind of fill out the space. Come on, button, don't play with me. I'm on a roll here. Here we go. So you drag these buttons. What is going on? It is gonna work, y'all. It's gonna work. There we go. Click and stop it. Stop it, I say. Stop it. Here we go. There we go. So you just drag it to fill the space, and then select class theme. And wait for it, wait for it. Here we go. So when your students log in, this is what they're going to see. So when they open up Google Classroom, they will see we are rock stars, first aid grade 7, and it's just looking lovely. All right, so basically that's how you set it as a Google Classroom banner. I hope this helps. All right, guys, so let's jump on over into how I am using Google Slides. I am like a kid in a candy store. Kid you not. As you can see on this page, it basically showing you all the different ways in which I have found use for Google Slides, and it's absolutely amazing. Like, I cannot discontinue this relationship that I'm having with Google Slides. I just cannot. So let's jump right on into some of the different ways I'm using it, and maybe you will be inspired to use it not at all. So one way in which I'm using it is for my new teachers as a new teachers toolkit. Your new teacher come on and to your institution, and it's hard, and you want them to be able to get around, access things easily. So I put all the relevant, important information all in one place, and at the click of a button, it takes my new teacher to wherever she wants to go, whatever information she wants to find out. It takes her there and just makes the transition a little bit easier. And if we can help our new teachers to transition easier, why not? Why not, I say, why not? So I set up my schedule on the slides, all the learning absent tools that are out there. I cannot keep track of all of them. And so as I learn about a new one, I put them on this wall, and then when I'm ready and I'm planning, I can go and look on my wall and see which one could work for what lessons I'm doing. And as I do this, perhaps I'll do a video about it, who knows. And then, now we're doing online learning. So I put all the co-hosting links here so that if I need to jump in and co-host with a teacher, it's easily accessible from this wall. And I post all my meetings notes as well. So department meetings, staff meetings, I post them here so that I can easily access the notes from PD or from meetings. Also, we're doing STEAM in our school, and so as a coordinator of STEAM, I throw it all here as well. And this is a navigation page for everyone on the STEAM team. All the different structures of the STEAM program are placed there, and at the click of a button, teachers are taken to wherever they need to go, and it's just making the work a little bit easier. And if we can make it a little bit easier, why not? And on my department, or in my department, you know how it works, teachers, when we have all these emails popping up of things to do, and after a while it gets a little bit overwhelming or crazy. So I create a checklist, and I just keep updating the checklist and send out a note to my teachers. Go to the checklist, it's updated. And if you need to know what needs to be done, then you just jump onto the checklist and there it is, problem solved. And so I don't have to be dealing with a lot of emails from teachers or whomever, because I put it on the checklist. So before you ask me anything, go to the checklist. Thank you very much. And finally, because I do not want to exhaust anyone with this video and making it too long, let's jump over to one of the things that I'm just super most proud of, because I have been thinking of how are the students going to navigate in this online learning situation. And I want it to be a case where everything the student need is in this one place, and at the click of a button, it takes them wherever they need to go. And if you're like us, having internet trouble a lot and you get bumped off, then if you get kicked off, the students can keep on working because their navigation page has it all. So I use it for navigating the learning process. And this is beautiful because it will allow differentiation. It will allow students to work at their own pace. I mean, the possibilities are just, oh, amazing. So I'm just going to quickly walk you through this because I am super excited about it and I want to show it. Okay, so bear with me. I will not get to 20 minutes. So this is my STEAM navigation page, start of the new year, displaying the targets, objectives that the students have. And at the click of a button, we take them to the next page. Whatever you want to put on the next page is up to you. How you set up your navigation really is up to you. But the students just click a button and they keep going. And if you notice here now, we're looking at all about me activities, and we're giving the students choices, so you can put things there and the students can decide which one they want to pick, and it just makes it a little bit more interesting too for the children. And if we can make it interesting for the students, why not? Okay, so I think you get the basic idea of what my navigation page looks like, and these images are basically designed for the students to click on for the activity, which will take them somewhere else. So you could set this as a preview, the link as a preview for the students so they can't edit your document, and whatever link you put here, the students will click it and it will take them to wherever you want them to go. How fascinating and cool is that? Perhaps I'm the only one at this point this excited, but who cares? If you're excited about what you're doing, then go on being excited about it. I love what I do, and I do what I love. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, guys, we're at the end of another video, and I'm super grateful that you decide to take the time to check out this video. I sure hope it helped you along your learning journey. After all, we are exploring, creating, learning, and growing. We've got this, educators. So remember, check out those teacher angels who helped me along the way. I will put their link in the description box below. Pick your cup of tea and keep it moving, y'all. Also, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe too. I sure will appreciate it. And come on now, just hit that notification bell as well, so you know when your girl has uploaded something new along this educational path. Love you guys for watching. Walk good, y'all. And if you can, bless someone along the way. Have a good day, y'all. Bye-bye.